This is Mr. Martin. This video is for Pre-Calc Honors. This is going to be the solution for this worksheet, difference quotient definition of derivatives practice, solution for number 3. If you missed 1 and 2, you can go back and watch those. So just like with the other problems, what we're going to do first is find the difference quotient, so that when we do the limit as h approaches 0, we'll get the derivative. So let's go ahead and find our difference quotient. So I'm going to have the square root of 7 times x plus h minus 5 minus the square root of 7x minus 5 all over h. So this is f of x plus h, and this is f of x. So let's do a little simplifying. I'm just going to distribute. So that's going to be the square root of 7x plus 7h minus 5 minus the square root of 7x minus 5 over h. Now, in order to simplify this, I'm going to multiply by the conjugate of the numerator. So I've got the square root of 7x plus 7h, let's change that to an h over there, plus 7h minus 5 minus the square root of 7x minus 5 over h, and then I'm going to multiply by the conjugate of the numerator. So 7x plus 7h minus 5 plus the square root of 7x minus 5 all over that same thing, 7x plus 7h minus 5 plus the square root of 7x minus 5. So what that does is it gives us a difference of 2 squares in the numerator, and we end up with 7x plus 7h minus 5, because these two multiplied together, we'll just get rid of the square root. The inner and the outer are going to cancel, and then minus square root of 7x minus 5 times positive 7x minus 5, that's going to be minus 7x minus 5 all over h times the square root of 7x plus 7h minus 5 plus the square root of 7x minus 5. Alright, so let's do a little simplifying. This 7h, this 7x and this 7x cancel, and this 5 and this 5 cancel. So we're left with 7h over h times all that, so these h's cancel. And now we can go ahead and find the limit. So the limit as h approaches 0, and we have 7 over the square root of 7x plus 7h minus 5 plus the square root of 7x minus 5. So when I substitute h as 0, this is going to be 7x minus 5 plus another 7x minus 5. So this gives us 7 over, so 7x minus 5 plus, or square root, plus another square root of 7x minus 5 gives us 2 square root 7x minus 5. So here's our derivative. For our purposes, there's no reason to rationalize the denominator, but we could if we needed to. Alright, now we'll find the slope at this point. So the slope at 3, 4 is going to equal 7 over 2 times the square root of 7 times 3 minus 5. So that's 21 minus 5, which is 16. Square root of 16 is 4, times 2 is 8. So that gives us 7/8. Now that we have the slope, we can find the tangent line. So our y value is 4. Our slope is 7/8. Our x is 3, so let's make that 3 over 1 plus b. So b, it's going to be 4 minus 21/8, which I calculated before was 11/8. So our final slope of the line tangent to the curve at 3, 4 is y equals 7/8 x plus 11/8. So there's our tangent line. All right. If you have any questions, make sure you ask, and we'll see you next time.